Welcome back to The Wonderful Life. We're Tim and Deanna. Today is our last day on Isla Mujeres. Join us as we stop at a local cafe for breakfast, tour Playa Centro, dodge early afternoon thunderstorms for a late lunch near Playa Norte, and head home to Chicago. It's so sad to see our trip nearing its end. Thanks for joining us for our final day. Let's go! We began our day at a quaint cafe for coffee and a light breakfast.
Good morning, everyone. We are on our last full day here on the island and decided just to have a very light breakfast instead. We woke up and just kind of had coffee out on the balcony and decided to just relax and not rush out this morning. We wandered over to a little cafe that we had gone to the last time we were on the isle, called Cafe Mogagua. Not sure if I said that right. They have a full breakfast menu. We're just going to have something light and then have a normal lunch and some iced coffees here.
We woke up to like a little mist of rain that caused a rainbow. So I'll post a picture of that right after this right here.
Cappuccino
So I ordered an iced cappuccino and Tim ordered an iced vanilla latte with pretty big servings. Very good. This little cafe sells a lot of merchandise. It looks like they have their own brand of coffee. They have a lot of t-shirts and some coffee mugs that they're selling. And they all have like really cute phrases and quotes on them, I guess I should say. You know, Chinese proverbs, and they're all very pleasant to read.
After breakfast, we took a leisurely stroll back to our hotel on Playa Norte by walking the length of Playa Centro, the island's main public beach.
So friends, we decided to go ahead and walk over to, what is this, Playa Centro beach, Tim?
Yeah, this is the public beach on the island. There are public portions, but this is the one area where you could either rent a chair or bring your own.
They have a volleyball court, some fresh pineapples. You could see the Ultramar ferry coming in through here. I guess they kind of go through really close to the beach. I didn't realize when we pulled up the other day. Or is that the cargo one?
That's the cargo ferry,
oh,
but
okay.
it does have, you can put a car on there, you can have just regular tourists on there as well.
I guess there's a little bit of both. I didn't realize.
This gets crazy busy by the time everyone's ferried over from Cancun. It's only 11:10, so the crowds haven't all hit yet.
And this beach does wrap around to the north side of the island, and we'll be back at our beach eventually. We'll just kind of walk around.
Some dark clouds out there.
Yeah, see.
Lots of Instagrammers.
Yep. So the one nice thing about the beaches over here, and I can't say for Cancun, it's been a while since we've been there, but the sand is super cool. It doesn't get really hot, as you would expect. So like in the US, if you're in Florida, for instance, if you are on the east side of Florida, on the Atlantic side, the sand gets crazy hot and you can't walk without shoes. But when you're on the west side, on the Gulf of Mexico side, you can walk. The sand is cool even if it's hot out. It's kind of like that here.
Central Beach is fairly shallow. There's some buoys out there to where the water gets deeper, so you don't have as much space. So that's why it feels more crowded. You'll notice as we get to more congested areas that you're limited with the amount of space that you can wade out into before it gets deep enough and there's a channel that leads to the ferry. And all the boats dock at the two piers here on the north end of Playa Centro.
Several areas here. I think Zama's might be a beach club where you can rent out palapas and just kind of relax for the entire day. Usually there's like food or drink minimum when you do that. As you can see, there's a lot of people in this general area. That's where we are right now.
Yeah, when we were renting our golf cart to go around the island yesterday, we met someone who was also staying at our hotel who said, well, what beach clubs have you gone to yet? Well, we already have probably the nicest beach on the island, right, connected to our hotel, so it didn't make any sense to us to go pay to use another beach. So though some people may like the change of venue and different drinks and such, we're perfectly happy where we are. Rounding the corner, we come from Playa Centro to Playa Norte, which is where our resort is.
Dark clouds over there today.
You'll see that the boats load up on Cancun and the tours bring them to Isla Mujeres at the pier just off of Playa Norte. They'll all be piling off shortly. Then the beach, especially Centro, the free beach, will get really congested.
Another beautiful day in paradise.
And all the smaller tour boats are finding their spaces to dock along Playa Norte.
Have officially turned the corner onto the north side of the island at Playa Norte. And if you continue on to the east, past our resort at Ixchel, you are going to hit the playpen area where all of the small boats dock. You could officially get off of your boat and just kind of walk, even though you're out in the middle of the ocean.
These guys are just chilling in the sand.
We're approaching our hotel already. So we're very close to Playa Centro. So the first couple of days that we were here, the beach was very clear. And now, let's see, we're at Tuesday after Labor Day. It's still, the water is pretty clear, but there is a lot more seaweed yesterday and today than there was the first couple of days. I don't know the reason why, other than maybe the tide changed a little bit, but there's definitely more sargassum in the area than there was the other day.
Hola amigos.
Some heavy storms hit the area around noon, so we waited out the rain at our resort's poolside bar. When the skies cleared, we made our ways through the flooded streets to Ruben's, a popular restaurant just off Playa Norte. We sipped margaritas on the restaurant's rooftop. I ordered a steak chimichanga, and Tim ordered the chicken enchiladas. For our last dinner on the island, we returned to Oceans once again, then picked up churros for dessert. Early the next morning, we checked out of our hotel and stopped off at Cafe Mogagua for another light breakfast, then walked to catch the ferry back to Cancun. We met up with our happy shuttle driver at Puerto Juarez, and he drove us back to the airport for our flight home to Chicago. Thanks so much for coming along with us on our trip to Isla Mujeres. If you enjoy our videos, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. We've got 3 amazing trips planned over the next 6 months. Keep watching our channel to stay up to date with all of our adventures. And, as always, keep living the wonderful life.